All right, Tom Griffin, big weekend slate with Newberry as you jump back into sack play. What challenges do the Wolves provide for your Eagles?
Well, very tough challenge, especially playing on the road at their park. Last couple years, we've not done very well at Newberry. Coach Triplett, they play a good brand of baseball. Kind of the kind of brand we like to do. Put pressure on the defense, hit and run, steal. Most of their kids can bunt in the lineup. So, very similar to the style we'd like to do. I think right now they're doing it better than us, obviously, because they're hitting it extremely well. They added a couple guys in the middle of the lineup that provide some power to their lineup. So I know for our pitching and defense, it's definitely going to be a challenge.
Who individually stands out to you for the Wolves?
Well, like I said, the middle of that lineup right there, you look at the two guys they brought in are really strong. And, Camp and a couple of those guys that are coming back from last year from the left side, I think are guys that get on base for them and things. And, their pitching is right there, with a 4 ERA. I think that's pretty good in college baseball. So they've done a good job in that aspect of things. And defense, they're going to play well. Triplett's an outstanding coach, and love the way he runs the program and how those kids play the game on and off the field.
How much fun is it for you? It seems like each time we talk, you're going against a coach that you enjoy matching up against. How much fun is that?
Well, I got to be honest with you. I think all the coaches in this conference, we have a really good rapport. I think I respect all of them in the job they do. I think they're all unique in certain aspects, but they all bring something to the table that, as a coach myself, you look at what they're doing and you try to take bits and pieces for it. No matter how long you've been coaching, sometimes you see things that you're like, hey, I like how they do this. Let's look into trying to implement that in our program. And Coach Triplett had been a Clemson player, and I've had a chance to work Coach Leggett's camps there at Clemson. So, I guess early on as a coach, you tried to emulate a guy like Coach Leggett and how they did things. And when I see Coach Triplett, I kind of see that same type of mentality, and you watch his club and stuff, and you kind of probably see the same thing going on there. But, done a really nice job. It's definitely a challenge for our pitchers and certainly for our hitters, because that's one thing that we've struggled with offensively is consistency and trying to match what we did earlier in the year. That's always a challenge. And again, like we've said, we've just got to worry about what we can do. We've got enough things going on with injuries right now and some other stuff that all we can do is take care of what we do and try to do it to the best of our ability. You're going to have to defense and do some things that they're going to present to us, but at the end of the day, we can only do what we're capable of doing.
You bring up the injuries, and one of your best hitters in Bo Osmus nicked up a bit. Rakovich has been injured as well. What sort of opportunities does that provide for some of the underclassmen now that a couple of stars are dinged up? What opportunities does that provide for them to step up?
Yeah, it definitely provides good opportunities for some guys to get some opportunities at bats that they haven't had before, and then we've got to move some guys positionally. But it's things we worked on all fall, where our guys, especially infielders, are always playing more than one position. If they're a shortstop, they know how to play second and third. We have a first baseman that actually came in as a middle infielder. So we've got guys that can move to different positions. And throughout our fall and even in our spring practices, we've always kind of made sure that those guys at least kind of got some reps just for emergency purposes like we're at right now. So last couple of days we've been able to work out some of those kinks and get some guys some reps. And, that's another challenge. But that's what playing sports is all about, and that's what you hopefully have prepared these guys to be able to handle. No question about that.
Griff, anything else before your weekend series with the Wolves?
No, I think it's going to be a good challenge. Got 2 more weekends left. Try to get into the tournament here, and then when the tournament starts, anything can happen. But very thankful for a lot of people who, since we won this past weekend. Gaines Cox and J.D. Lambert were a huge help, I think, to our program in the fall, but also very helpful during this time. And And we've had some alumni and some friends of the program I think have been really supportive, and some of the words and encouragement they gave us does a tremendous amount, not only for coaches, but really for the players, understanding that there's a bigger picture to this and bigger lessons to learn. And so we're certainly very appreciative of those people.